And it stung me! I've been stung! And then I replicate the stinger and launch 1,000 stingers at it for 13 damage. I will not be its prey this day. Stormfront, another cool card. I already read it, but I didn't put that in the previous. I cut out a lot of time, a lot of things that I read in the previous, in my really long scout playthrough. So I'm sorry if you changed it. If I don't read it, I might not catch it sometimes. The card is just as cool as before. I'm sure it has an amazing. I remember it having an amazing description, and I love the picture too. And I mentioned before in the other one that it almost looks like something winged. As the clouds are like some kind of winged creature firing lightning around. I take shelter in a cave. I'm a smart boy with fate. I wonder if you could change fate to will. Anyway, whatever. Fate's fine. Desert Raider. This guy doesn't do enough damage to scare me. Give me everything you have! And he just turns into a sheep. Find your way, desert sheep. Abandoned camp. You come across a campsite that seems to have been hastily abandoned. A brief search shows signs of footsteps in the sand retreating to the east. Always to the east. But you can find no trace of the person who left the camp. That's a reference to Lord of Destruction, Diablo 2. Or sorry, just Diablo 2. They always travel to the east, always to the east. The fire still burns brightly and the tent looks inviting. Is this some sort of trap? All you know is that you could do with a good night of sleep. I got almost full health. I really don't need this. If it gave me 1 health, I'd be at full health. But man, that fate is crazy good. Goblin Warrior. As you round a dune, you catch sight of an armored creature standing in front of you. It is a Goblin Warrior, its beady eyes staring up at you with hostility. Yes, the Goblin says, grinning up at you with its sharp teeth. Gwen Malvina put a price on your head. Yes! She wants you dead! I'm gonna be rich! Yes! Nay, you shall not be rich. You shall be riches, and I turned him into 14 gold pieces. The Dune Devourer. I've read this before. It's a good one. It's a big dude, but I shoot big missiles. Nuclear launch detected. Got it. Alright. Yeah, another health potion. You know, it seems to me that health potions are especially good when you have regeneration because you can just conserve that extra healing for a long time. I'm going Fate again. I love getting the best Fate rolls. And like I said in my other run through, you know, in fights, a lot of times you're able to flee, but against Fate-based rolls, you just take what's given to you. A potion cart. That's a slick-looking picture. You spot something unusual in the distance, a small encampment. Tents fluttering in the hot wind. As you approach, you see a woman standing beside her cart, her eyes bright and welcoming. On her cart are rows upon rows of small, vibrantly colored bottles, each filled with a swirling liquid that seems to shimmer in the heat. Care for something to ease your journey? I've got just the thing. She gestures to the array of potions, each glowing with a faint inner light. Healing drops? Energy elixirs? Even a few that might help in battle. Her fingers dance across the tops of the bottles as she speaks. Why, sell the loot and browse thy wares? You bet I will. Destiny potion's too much. Fire potion was a pretty good idea. Healing's good. I'm gonna grab another fire potion while I'm here. I've already got some fairly good gear, so... Sand-swept ruins. I've read this one before. Find an item. Can't equip the dagger, but that's fine. My wand is very powerful. Very powerful channel for my mind squid. Out of nowhere, a strange tentacled creature appears before you that's unlike anything you've ever seen before, with a bulbous body and long, wriggling tendrils reaching out towards you. The creature seems to sense your presence and immediately begins to focus its psychic powers on you. Its thoughts and emotions flood your mind, overwhelming your senses and causing you to feel an unnatural urge to approach it. I feel like this would be a good time to make a creature who can't flee, or that has a really high flee. Maybe 12 is, I don't remember. And this one is magic resistant too. I still do so much damage though. I managed to kill it off. Got me another fire potion. I'm gonna be a bad mother when I get to the boss. I'm gonna stock up fire potions and just burn the boss with fire. All the fire. Strange Room Stone. Another great picture. I would never think that so many pictures, that I would enjoy so many pictures that are just things. Like not even like characters, but this has so much character in it for just being a slab stone, a room stone. That is so cool. You notice a peculiar stone jutting from the sand in the distance. As you approach, you see that it's actually a large boulder with carvings etched into its surface. It looks like a rune stone, possibly containing magical writing. Excitement wells up within you as you consider the possibilities of what this discovery could mean. Can I decipher the encryptions? The answer is yes! The answer is no, I get trapped and slapped. Ouch. Desert Merchant, or Dessert Merchant, if you're lucky. You see a small caravan in the distance. As you approach, you notice a man standing beside one of the wagons, calling out to you. "Ah, welcome, friend," he says, extending his hand. He introduces himself as Rashid, a traveling merchant with wares to trade. His caravan is well stocked with goods, including magical boots that you've never seen before. I only have 40 gold. I won't be able to buy anything. Unless you got any discounts, Rashid? No discounts. I've got really good boots already, though. Thank you, Rashid. Sky Fire spell. You see a flash of light from the sky above. In an instant, a massive column of fire descends from the heavens, heading straight for you. You quickly realize that the evil minions of Queen Malvina have just cast a powerful magical spell, and you are the target. Heart racing, you scramble to find cover from the incoming inferno. I think oncoming inferno would be better there, but incoming works here. You completely dodge the fire. In fact, I don't even dodge it. I just park the fire around me and it burns nothing but desert. Nice try. Waffle House. If you know, you know. Anyway, Ogre Shaman. You're trudging through the endless expanse of the desert when you come face to face with an enormous ogre dressed in animal skins. His eyes seem to glare right into your soul. You notice he carries a staff with a glowing gem. He begins to mutter the words of an incantation, a prayer, to whatever gods he worships. Angry, violent, aggressive gods, apparently. But not magic-resistant ones. Dang, he still slapped me. Boom! Covered him in a whirlwind that picked him up and took him on down the road. I already have Defensors of the Novice. On we go. Desert Lion. It's flinging candy everywhere. I've already read that one. Badass Lion. This is like a massive ice spell from me. But not two of them. Novice robes. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm glad too that you actually, if they click to equip something, you give them a second chance to think twice in case they accidentally equip something that they already had over something that they already had better. As you wander through the harsh terrain of the desert, you hear a rustling in the bushes ahead. You stop, sense its alert, and peek through the foliage to investigate. That's when you see it. A hostile creature with cracked skin and glowing green eyes. The creature raises its sword and rushes towards you. Tried to slam him backwards, but he spun and hit me with a sword anyway. Good thing my barrier held most of the damage off me. More gold. 10 gold pieces! Pieces. It just said piece. Mystic Cage. You're following the trail of Queen Malvina's knights, determined to track them down. As you traverse the harsh terrain, you notice a strange metal contraption embedded in the sand, partially obscured by scrub brush. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you decide to investigate. You realize too late that it's a mystic cage. The translucent structure springs up around you and traps you inside. The device is designed to injure or kill a prisoner when they try to escape. Ooh. So they're like, you can just stay here. I managed to use my magic to get free without taking too much damage, just 5. Sand Lurker. You are wandering through the blistering heat of the desert, your water supply running low and your energy beginning to flag. Just as you think that things couldn't get any worse, you hear the sound of something scraping on rock, getting closer and closer. Before you know it, a creature bursts up from the sand. It pounces directly toward you. Ah! It was ready for me, but I was even more ready for it, apparently. That damage is just outrageous. That says 14 gold piece as well. I wonder if they all did and I just didn't realize it. They should be gold pieces, though. I think. Desert Dragon. You hear a loud roar echoing across the sand. Your heart pounds as you spin around, searching for the source of the noise. That's when you see it in the sky. A towering dragon. Wings spread wide. Scales glitter in the sunlight. And its razor-sharp claws gleam with malice. The dragon sees you and bellows another roar, advancing toward you with a powerful stride. Its eyes lock onto yours, and you can feel its hatred radiating off of it in waves. Ooh. Big damage. Missed them. Man, my defense is really holding out well. Oof. This is a damaging enemy, though. Dang. Managed to blast it down. Oh. I'm a serious dude. Got another health potion. Desert Angel. I think I've read this before. Choose a boon, hero, and I shall grant it, she says. Gift of knowledge. Yes. I am gonna boost fate one more time, and then I'm going to seriously get down on damage. Oasis! As you wander aimlessly through the vast barren wasteland of the desert, your tongue feels like it's stuck to the roof of your mouth from thirst. The sun beats down mercilessly, sending waves of heat rising off the sand. You see a glint of green in the distance. As you near it, you realize it's the edge of a body of water. A sparkling pool of water lies surrounded by lush vegetation that seems almost otherworldly in this arid landscape. You drink greedily, and after you have had your fill, you decide to take some time to rest. Oh yeah. Deep sleep, gain health. Beautiful oasis, thank you. Roseport City is where we're headed to next. I have read this before. Is the picture different, or am I just noticing it now? I really like the picture. The flames have an animation, that's cool. Forgotten Vault. Following clues through the city, you stumble upon a long-forgotten building that has fallen into disrepair. Within the structure, you discover a vault for storing valuables, the door long since broken open. Stepping inside, you search the shelves, thinking perhaps there's something useful hidden amongst the trash and debris scattered inside. Just a pile of gold. Dang, 22 gold. Fortune teller. You enter the dimly lit home of a fortune teller. The air thick with the scent of incense and potpourri. The fortune teller greets you with a warm smile, her eyes sparkling with knowledge. I know of your quest to retrieve the celestial prism, and I can offer you a gift that will aid you in your journey. Your mind races with possibilities of what this could mean for your mission. What must I do to receive this gift, you ask? The fortune teller smiles again, reaching into a drawer and producing a small, ornately decorated box. All you need to do is accept it, she says, opening the box. Inside, you see a sparkling potion. Drink it. Oh boy! Better accuracy. Wonderful. Dragon Fountain. I think I read this before. It's a wishing well, basically. Gain 5 experience. I will. Excellence. Jaded Huntress. As you step into the bustling atmosphere of the Jaded Huntress Tavern, a mix of laughter and animated conversations fill the air. Fills to fill. Just to fix that. The scent of roasted meats and spilled ale mingles, creating an intoxicating aroma that's almost as invigorating as the lively energy that envelopes the space. The tavern's name is apt. As taxidermy trophies, I think it might be, well, it could be taxidermy. I was thinking taxidermied. But anyway, trophies and hunting gear adorn the walls, giving the place a rugged, adventurous vibe. In the crowd, you catch snippets of hushed conversations, rumors about knights clad in darkness, an artifact of immense power, and the city's shadowy rulers. Eat a hearty and filling meal. I gain 3 health. Delicious. Crimson Trader. I believe I've read this before. She gives you a bag of gold coins. Thank you. You're only a trader if history is written to write you that way. Otherwise, you're a hero. Weapon shop. I've read this one before. Sell the loot. And let's see if I can get something for 100. Long sword. Nope. No good. Nope. It's no good. I can't hear you. Leave the shop. Alright. Roseport Library. As you enter the grand library of Roseport City, you can't help but feel a sense of unease. The air is heavy with the weight of countless tomes and scrolls, and you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Word on the streets is that the Knights of Queen Malvina had stopped here earlier in the day to examine a collection of maps. Now, they are gone, leaving behind no trace of their destination. You begin to search the bookshelves, hoping to find a clue to what path they had taken. And quickly discover their path. Fantastic. City Cathedral, oh, that's beautiful. You see a grand cathedral towering above the other buildings. The architecture is impressive. As you step inside, you are immediately struck by the grandeur of the space. High vaulted ceilings rise above you, supported by thick pillars and arches. Stained glass windows line the walls, casting colorful light on the stone floor. You notice a group of priests at the front of the cathedral, near the altar. They are dressed in long robes, with holy symbols embroidered on their chests. They appear to be offering some sort of service to the people. The priests are using their powers to heal people, but only if they pay them with gold coins. Priests gotta eat too, but I actually don't need the healing at all. Rooftop Gargoyle. As you navigate through the rooftops of Roseport City, hoping to spy Queen Malvina's knights, you notice a stone gargoyle perched on the edge of a building, seemingly carved into the very architecture itself. Without warning, it comes alive and leaps at you with a fierce growl, its wings unfurling from its back as it prepares to strike. Its eyes glow with malice, and its razor-sharp teeth glint menacingly in the sunlight. Ooh, good writing. You like having stone skin? Well, I have permanent stone skin. You won't move next time. 14 gold. Let's see what's next. Lightning Witch. The sky darkens with ominous clouds casting an eerie shadow over Roseport City. Before you can react, a bolt of lightning streaks from the heavens, illuminating the figure that materializes before you. A lightning witch stands there, her form wreathed in sparks in a circle of swirling electricity. Her eyes gleam with a wicked, ethereal light, and her fingers dance with static energy. With a voice that resonates like distant thunder, she addresses you. So, you're the one with the bounty on their head, Queen Malvina's prize. How fortunate for me! Her words are laced with a mixture of amusement and anticipation. This would be another good, I don't know how many enemies you have set for not being able to flee, but this would be another good one. How are you going to get away from her? She just lightnings to where you're at. Deflected or shot back at her. Celestial Debracer. Celestial Debracers? Debracers. How did I have a dud there? Boo. Celestial Bracers. Better than Novice Bracers. My defense is getting higher. I'm not even trying. Seriously though.